It's one of the more exotic palms you can own. Let's talk about Livistonia. What's up, fellow plant enthusiasts? My name is Dylan and this is Bane's Botanicals. Today we're going to be talking about Livistonia. Now there are two species that are popular houseplants for Livistonia. This one is Livistonia chinensis, which is the Chinese fan palm, and then there is one called Livistonia rotundifolia, which have leaves that are a little bit more round, but they do kind of still have the kind of fingers on the end. Of the two, I think the rotundifolia is actually easier to care for. I haven't been having very good luck with this one so far. I don't think I've found the right balance of certain things yet, which we'll get into here in a little bit. But here is the taxonomy information for Livistonia. As you see, we are in the family Ericaceae, so this is a true palm. The only plants that are actually palms are in the family Ericaceae, so no sago palm, ponytail palm, those aren't palms. This is. I don't have a lot else about Livistonia, so let's get into the care. They need bright indirect light because they do come from a tropical climate. They are not low light houseplants. No direct sun though. As far as watering goes, they want to be watered frequently. They don't want to be sopping wet, so you want to have a soil that has good drainage, kind of like a cactus soil that has a little bit of extra perlite or sand, because they want that frequent watering, but they don't want to stay wet. As opposed to a fern that you would have to water frequently, but they kind of like when their soil stays moist. These want to dry out often and then get watered often. It's kind of like a cactus on overdrive. So it's kind of bizarre, and I think that that's why they're not the easiest plants to take care of. But yeah, as far as fertilizer goes, they do like fertilizer, just don't over fertilize. Palms can be susceptible to over fertilization more so than other plants. And they do like humidity. They actually need a lot of humidity in the wintertime because, of course, in the tropics it stays humid all year long. It's easy to see some browning tips and everything if you don't have the proper humidity. So humidifier, the pebble tray method where you kind of sit them on a tray of pebbles and have water there so that they can kind of get that extra humidity, that would help a lot. One other thing about palms in general is that they do need to be flushed, probably quarterly, like once a season, where you just actually sit and let water run through them to wash out sodium deposits, because palms can be susceptible to damage by sodium deposits. And that's another thing as far as fertilizer goes. If you can go organic, that might be the better choice, just because a lot of synthetic fertilizers have a high sodium content. What else about Livistonia? Did we cover all the care? One thing about palms is that they really need the appropriate temperature. And I think that that's where I'm getting this wrong, because they really need temperatures to stay in the 70s. And sometimes in the wintertime, our homes don't always stay that warm. I know that I keep my thermostat on like 67. Now, if it's really cold, I'll turn it up just to kind of compensate. But for the most part, I keep it in the upper 60s. And I just don't think this guy likes that very much. It's got some, like right here, it's got a little bit of kind of brown kind of crunchiness. Can you kind of hear that? And it doesn't have pests, and I don't think it has any kind of disease, and I've been watering it. So I'm just thinking that the temperature is not doing it any justice. Like, I think it just needs to be warmer. So the good news is it does have a lot of new leaves coming in. I know you guys can't really see that, but I've also pruned off quite a few. It came in so big when I ordered it that it was just very full and bushy, and I wasn't even sure where to put it really, just because of how wide it is. It's kind of the opposite of a Ravinia, like a Majesty palm that grows very vertically and just kind of fans out at the top. This one's just all over the place. So it's not necessarily my favorite palm I've had, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to kind of get to know it a little bit better. Let me know what your experience is with Livistonia, and should I get a rotundifolia? Because I do like how those look, and if they are easier to care for, I might want to get one of those instead. Let me know, and yeah, if there's any other species I missed, I don't think there is, but if there is, let me know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and everything. And I really enjoy getting content out to you guys. And thank you so much for commenting as well and having some discussions with me. I enjoy those so much. And I've ended up getting a few plants because of you guys. So I might end up getting another one now. Anyway, until the next video, I will see you guys very soon. And thank you.